wanna. Oh, no. Oh, 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 oh. Step into the ring, it's the champion's corner time. WWE and AEW break it down. We shine from the top rope to the mat. All the action, all the heat. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet.
Yo, where y'all been at? We've been here all the time. What's going on? It's the Champions Corner. We're ready to welcome y'all in. This is where the real fans meet. Come on through. Let's talk some wrestling.
Fall through.
Yay. I'm here with my brother, Mr. 256 himself, Jacoby Boakins.
You know it.
What's going on, man?
Man, you know what? I just saw this ugly thing in the camera. Ew.
And you know, the professor of wrestling is back, Mr. BJ. What's going on?
BJ.
Hey, how's it going? How's everyone doing?
Hey, BJ, that professor, even if your paper real good, he's still gonna give you a good tongue lasher. This was good, but I think this can be better.
Wow, that sounds wow.
Hey, he putting you on the right path. That's all. That's all. Keep you on the right path.
Oh, wow, that's a good segue when we get to Dynamite because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Dynamite, as always.
We're talking about that Dynamite. Oh, that 5-year anniversary. But we're gonna talk about some favorite moments from that show, from the 5 years, and from this show that came on this week. But also we talking about that Raw. Get that Raw recap going on.
Yeah.
NXT on the CW now.
Yeah.
That felt like a pay-per-view right there. I mean, I love that show.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna end it off with some bad blood predictions because we real close, bro, fellas.
Yeah.
We real close to bad blood. It's gonna be a great one. I think we'll have some surprises on that. Yeah. In the ATL, you going on?
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
we're gonna start off with that Raw. My dude, my Ooh started it off on Raw. Came out with the new Intercontinental title. Came out, but had his son behind him, had the crowd behind him. Came down the stairs, did it all. Said, "I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I did it for you, mama. I brought it home for you, mama. For everybody." Everybody trying to keep me down, and Rome been trying to keep me down. Everybody, but they said I was just a twin. They didn't know who I was. But look, I see champ. Y'all know who I am now. Bro, what y'all think about that new IC title? How y'all think how it's looking?
I'm gonna let the professor go first.
How y'all like that new IC title look?
I love the new IC title. All it needed was a little color. A splash of color helps out that belt. I kind of feel like this should also happen on the tag team titles with the SmackDown. But nonetheless, I love the blue. I'm stretching it. I kind of want the white stripe. I want the white stripe. I want the blue. I want the full decked out white Intercontinental title. But I'm asking a lot.
Well, you gonna have to wait until they give you the women's Intercontinental title for that. You gonna have to wait for the women's Intercontinental title to get that, because you know they're making all the women the white stripes. Which I was like, right. So, but I don't care for this new design. I am glad that they added color to this one. You know what I'm saying? And he been rocking the blue for a long time anyway, so it almost feel personalized in a way. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. It's on them. I like that whole segment. I know we're gonna get there with him and Bron, but I really enjoyed it. Him seeing him do that with his kid, man. That was a chef's kiss, bro. That was everything for me, bro.
Yeah, man. I was loving it. I'm surprised this segment didn't go down like I thought it would. I thought Braun's gonna come at him a different way, but he came out there congratulating him, said he was a better man that night. I thought it was gonna set up like a rematch or something like that.
I don't trust him. Listen, when Braun stuck his hand out for the handshake, I was like, "Don't you shake his hand." I don't know. I heard the dogs barking. I didn't trust him. But I don't know. Braun had a segment later with Gunther in the back where he had an Eye in the World title. So I don't know. Maybe he's.
You see what I'm doing?
I'm in that ladder.
You You know what this is that I'm doing?
Oh,
You know what this is?
baby
It's a
face.
face turn. Face
Tongue in
turn.
cheek.
Face. I told
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
they was turning
Them
the
dogs
face.
out
No,
there, man. Everybody
no,
cheering for that man. That
no,
dog's hungry.
no.
And
Listen,
then and
let the
then
dogs be barking, but that man still need to be going around rampaging people.
hey man.
Oh, he's still gonna do that now.
And then
Nah.
But let me ask y'all a
Uso,
question right quick.
okay.
Do you think they did the Bron Breakker Gunther stare down too early? Because they got that Gunther, we're still coming up a little later, but they got the Gunther and Sammy match next week. So I kind of feel like they should have waited on that. Because if you want us to look forward to Bron Breakker and Gunther, why make this Sammy and Gunther match right now? Why would I think Sammy is going to win this match if y'all trying to set that up, foreshadow that?
Because it's professional wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry. I just said because it's professional wrestling. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hey,
But you
hey,
think it's
BJ, it's like that. It's like that. Hey,
ready?
BJ, that first show we had to make it work, but boy, you my dog. You something else.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I'm just at the clip. I'm at the hip. Right
Yeah,
tongue,
hey,
both hair trigger, right at the hip.
Yeah, let's go.
hey man, I needed that laugh. But what I think, man, like I wasn't mad at it at all. It was just a stare down because, quite frankly, that'll be something to see with or without the championship in the mix. So you could have did that either way. I like it because it's good foreshadowing, and you never know how all three of them can intermingle again. Because let's be honest, Sammy beat Bron before too. Bron beat Sammy. Sammy beat Gunther. You see how all this can just tie in with each other? Like it's so many
Yeah.
ways you can go here, bro. I liked it though. And with Jay Uso giving Bron that blessing at the end by saying there's some dogs wherever they was at, but that almost solidified the face turn. And then when he went and confronted Gunther, that was just letting you know what he's on his way to do now. Bron Breakker's gonna do it. Crump, it's no different than when I was in Flatline. When I started in Flatline, I was a heel beating up everybody. The crowd turned me, and I did the same stuff, but they just made me beat up heels now. So I went from beating up baby faces to beating
Yeah.
up heels, and they turned me in the process. They're doing the same thing. He's not finna do nothing different. He's just gonna change the people he's going up against.
Okay. Yeah. BJ.
Yeah, it's what Jacoby said. But to finish what I was saying, is professional wrestling. What I meant by that was, you want to be the best, right? It's competition. It's a sport.
Right.
And Bron Breakker losing the Intercontinental title, he came out, said his thing to Jay. Walking in the back is Gunther. Damn right, I'm going to stare at the belt. Hold on a second. Well, I was kind of down, but now I think I see a new prize. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not even be
Right.
next year. But you know what? I'm coming. Just keep in
Right.
mind, I'm coming. You have it, I'm coming for you there. Don't look left, don't look right, don't look to the front, don't look to the back. But look above because I'm coming down on
Here you go. You know, I'm coming. I was thinking about MVP right there. Like, I'm coming.
you.
That's what we think of that, boy. We talk about him later, though. He got a big surprise for us on there. Look at you. But that's the one of the. We're going to talk about that. Gunther and Sammy finally got him. He finally goaded him, Gunther, into a title match. It's not going to be a bad blood, but it's going to be on Monday Night Raw. I don't think it's going to be a finish on that. I think it's going to be some shenanigans. I think they're going to have like a DQ or something like that. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think that's going to be the end of them. I feel like they're going to fight in Saudi still.
Okay. I can see that. I can see that.
But that power bomb he took, Lord,
That was brutal.
like that. Jacoby, you had to call me on that one. I was like, yeah.
Called you immediately.
I wasn't on it right away. I had to get on it. I had to see that.
I told you I choked on my cigar.
Good.
I choked on my cigar, picked up my phone like I'm Paul Heyman. Call Trump, Daddy. Call him now. Call him right now. Like, Some damn highlight.
This is a see Gunther putting in work already. The match ain't started yet. But that was only one match that was made for next week. We're talking about Jay. So Jay originally gave a title shot to Kofi. But Kofi trying to smooth things over with Xavier, give him that quarterback position, gave Xavier that title match. So now we have Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods, kind of rekindling the Usos versus New Day type of feud going on, but singles this time. Here we go. And Xavier proved himself this week. He beat a legend, Rey Mysterio. Accidentally, I put the quotations of accidentally put that mask off.
He beat him. Like, it was a win. Look, here's a hot topic. Did he do it? Was it on purpose? Was it an accident? What we do here?
Did it?
I'm curious. I don't know.
I mean, they're doing a little subtle thing. See Xavier make that little turn on him, and then him costing Kofi that win against Chad Gable didn't help anything.
Well, he was trying to help Kofi though. He was just doing it. Dude, I don't know.
I love the plot twist on that though. When Kofi told him I got an Intercontinental title shot, and Woods was like, "Well, I got your back. If you reach the mountaintop again," he was still gonna ride with him begrudgingly, but he was still gonna do it. But then he flipped it and said, "Nah, it's your title shot." I was like, "Oh, bravo!" I gave that a bravo. I gave it a bravo because you didn't see that coming. First of all, we was just talking about Woods getting title shots about a week ago. I thought I thought that was pretty fresh, man. I liked it. I like where this story is going.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure where it's going.
Right. And then I don't know if y'all saw they had them backstage, Kofi and Xavier arguing back and forth. Kofi was like, "Why would you do that? You've never done that." And so Xavier talking about, "I was trying to help you out, you know what I'm saying? That ain't how you help me. That ain't never done that before. And now you act like you don't know my moveset." I was like, "Well, you got him with that. Like, you don't know my moveset, now you don't think I can handle myself against Chad Gable?" I was like, okay.
I'm a former
Chad Gable ain't no scrub now, but come on now.
No.
Hey, right. That means you should know.
But I'm not going to pretend like the New Day didn't start off as a heel faction. That is sort of their origin story to a degree. Now, Xavier Woods is trying to go back to that bag, although it's a little bit rusty and dusty. He ain't done that stuff in a while, so the timing is off, especially when you don't communicate with people. I'm going to tell you right now, if Xavier Woods goes into, you know what's going to happen? Xavier Woods is going to go into this match. He's going to wrestle it. And then at some point, when Kofi keeps being out there, he's going to expect Kofi to cheat for him. I'm telling you, they're going to retell this whole Chad Gable story again with this group. They're going to tell him to cheat, and Kofi's going to be like, "What are you talking about?" And then all of a sudden, when Xavier loses, he'll be like, "What are you doing? We had it. Why did you look out for me like I look out for you?" And then it's going to be a whole thing.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
I'm going to have someone turn. This is the very thing I didn't want. I didn't want them to turn on each other. I just wanted to be a gradual separation. But I guess, gotta have a breakup and everything.
It's not finished yet, man. That's the beauty of the journey. It's not finished yet. Let's just see where it goes.
That's true.
Yeah. But are they gonna make it to their 10-year anniversary? I mean, that's like in November, so they got some weeks. But and then Big E got to come in somewhere.
Yeah, that Big E thing may be a mania.
Wow, that's really spreading.
Right, but hey, Ron. But Ron, just like the song say, if y'all want to go big, then say that.
Then say that.
That's right. That's it. You being on the biggest stage.
Hey, I mean, but all these shows for the WWE big now, so let's see how it go. But those two big title matches for next week, and it's gonna be a 2-hour. I think they're going back 2-hour Raws next week, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Thank God.
Until Netflix.
Maybe they may stay at 2 hours on Netflix. They may play this game where it's 2 hours. Now it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Hold on, we got a 3-hour special tonight, folks. Well, you know what? Get it. We got a 5-hour Raw. We'll give you a 30-minute break.
Nah, bro.
Cut it short now. Come on now.
SmackDown going to 3 hours, though.
But there you go.
Oh, my God. Wow.
See, SmackDown go 3 hours. They need a draft because, Lord, I don't know if they got no start off for all that for 3 hours now. I'm sorry.
No, man.
Well, you know what?
They got a crowded roster, bro. They got more than enough people to handle 3 hours.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna wait to see it on that one because, Lord, the way I've been looking at it.
You look at that SmackDown roster. You got me curious about that.
I'm telling you, look at it right quick, because I don't know. They searching for contenders for Cody a lot of times. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, Cody has been wrestling that bloodline for a minute. I kind of would do the Orton thing already for something. Just give me something besides that.
But I feel like they
Man,
saving
hey,
that, and then Cody was on Pat McAfee talking about it's gonna be something big for Bad Blood, and it's gonna be the biggest main event for WrestleMania that you don't think is gonna happen, something like that. Paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the
But
SmackDown roster is kind of filled with a good bit of mid-carders tag teams. I mean, if you talk about a heavyweight division, it's not heavy. But
yeah,
okay.
I feel like they need more stronger heels on the SmackDown roster. And they got the full bloodline. I mean, I get that, but it's like 4 of them dudes right there. But come on, I
That's
think
really
they need
it.
a different heel for that show,
he said it's
more prominent
not
heel for that show.
He said they got a heavyweight division. It's just not heavy. He's
Oh
disappointed in it. He wasn't happy with the results at all. I told you, they can have good
Lord,
breaks, but they can always be better. They can always be better with the professor. Oh,
hey,
there's one.
it's always room.
I just got you
It's
one.
always room to improve. That's all.
It can always be better with the professor. There you go.
You always need to improve, man. You know what it is.
Yeah, we got highlights on the professor.
But we talking about heels. And we talking about heels. We got another heel turn, and the Miz turning on your boy R-Truth again. I think it's happening like how many times? 2 or 3 times, ain't it?
Well, he ain't Big Show yet, but give credit where credit's due. That goes to Karrion Kross.
I don't know. Karrion Kross. I don't know. I feel like he's just a background player. He's a background player. He's always in the background.
Look, the guy is spreading his venom, if you will. Look, he did the whole New Day thing, right? Now look at them; they're about to be split, and now he's sitting here infecting the Miz. He sat there and infected the Miz when he said the Miz wasn't like the people. Yeah, I respected you when you was a heel. I forgot what he said last week. Like Karrion Kross, God bless him. I don't care, but he has something there. I just don't care.
You there to mess everybody else up, but you can't get no wins for yourself. I mean,
no, that's not true. He's
you know what? It's like wins through losses. I don't know. He may lose the match, but he'll win the mental battle. I don't know how you. Yeah, he's won matches. He's not important matches. But he has one match. He's a former NXT World Champion.
That's the last time he really won something, for real.
Good enough.
Man, you got to give him on this. Karrion Kross ain't doing a goddamn thing. I'm sorry. Him or the rest of
Bro, but did you hear BJ?
Yeah, the Final Testament.
You heard BJ?
Final Testament. Hold on.
What do you say?
Final Testament is the only thing that has like a manager and a valet. It's just like he's overdoing it, but still not doing enough. Honestly, it really is.
It's like 5 of y'all. None of y'all doing nothing.
Okay, that's all I got to say about it.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's been building up for Miz for a few weeks because Bron saying, "Oh, you got to be a monster to handle this, man. You ain't got the stuff or whatever." And so I think Miz trying to prove something to himself. Oh yeah, because he the one of the most decorated champions in all WWE before.
Yeah.
So I think they put some respect on Miz, bro.
Right, legend.
Hey, first ballot Hall of Famer for me.
No, he is. Yeah, it's no doubt about that.
Hey, remember how I said ain't nothing good enough for BJ? Like your grades just don't measure up. I said Karrion Kross won some matches. Yeah, he won matches, just not important ones. I said, damn.
I mean, like I said, his best run was NXT, and I ain't like that. So, I'm sorry.
NXT.
Oh yeah, I mean they had him going, but I think the Adam Cole line just ruined him.
Adam Cole line just kind of burned him a lot. It did.
He burned him,
and now it's hard to forget him.
I missed that.
Wow.
Huh?
I missed that. What are you talking about?
You said. Well, Adam Cole said, what did he say? They gave you the girl. They gave you the smoke. They give you the entrance. You know what they do for me? They ring the damn bell.
Oh, yeah.
Ring the freaking bell.
So,
all they got to do. That was hot at that time. Like, oh, my God. He wasn't wrong. Galliflow had good matches in NXT too.
Damn. Wow, I do remember him saying that.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
very good, very good. Like I said, I wish Adam Cole would come back
Oh,
soon. But we're gonna move on to. So, they had a talk, but I don't think no more talking need to be said with this match. Drew versus Punk and Hell in a Cell. It was great visual. Security guards in between them and the cell around them. It's a great visual, but no more needs to be said with these two, Bo.
Yeah.
They was talking, but we ready to see this match. A lot of people are ready to see it over with. It's gonna be the good. I can't really tell you who's gonna win. We're gonna get the predictions a little later. How y'all feel about this face off against with Drew and CM Punk? I'm going to BJ first.
I thought, like you said, I thought, okay, we talked a lot. There wasn't even nothing for them to even say. Even Punk was kind of digging in the bag to figure out what to say in that moment. I agree with you about the visual. I even like the fact that Drew was all in black and Punk was all in white. It was like, I don't know, good guy, bad guy dynamic, I guess. But I don't know, they're all villains in their own right. Here's the thing, though. This match is supposed to be opening the show, possibly. Opening the show.
If it opens the show, they really got something planned for that tag match.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Rock has to come out for that match.
Right. If they open the show, I mean, that makes sense because Bad Blood, this is the most Bad Blood match, so let's get it going.
Yeah, but you don't open with
They
it.
really got something planned for that tag match.
I guess so. I still don't know if you open with it, though. I just don't know if you do that. But I don't know. I got to see the Bad Blood card. I don't think it was the lineup.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it.
Yeah.
But, Scribble, how you feel about this face-off?
I was good with it. I'm glad that the Hell in the Cell is back to a normal color. Like, I don't know if anybody.
Yeah. That red gone.
Listen, I look at everything, bro. I look and I listen. And when I saw it up there, I said, WWE got bread. They just putting Hell in the Cells up without even having a match. Okay, this is production right here. And then when it came down, I said, it's the regular color. Yes. I hit that 2K fist pump. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, it ain't much more that you need to say. Like Mills Lane said, let's get it on.
Yeah, right. Mills Lane, I forgot about him.
I mean, it's time, man. And I thought Drew was gonna come out and mess with CM Punk at the NXT show, but I guess they're saving it all for Bad Blood, which they should. But I just thought that was a good moment where he could just attack him. But I think he done attacked him enough. So I mean, we're ready to see the match right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's true. And plus, CM Punk had his own issues with Ethan Page, let alone Drew McIntyre at NXT. So yeah.
All right, and Punk talking about I'm in a hotel away from AJ. I'm like, dang, I don't want her to see me like this. I was like, yeah, dang. And he mad for real. I mean, there's a lot going on. And he don't want to see Larry either, the dog. He don't want to see the dog either. And I was like, jeez. But he can still buy the whole stadium a slice of pizza at NXT show, though. I got you.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Man. What?
Yeah, he bought everybody some pizza. They was in Chicago, so he had to do it up, I guess.
I think it'd be ice cream bars. He's all big about the whole ice cream bar thing.
Hey, I don't know if WWE pulled in for that just yet. They did it before, but they ain't put it back out yet. So we all get pizza. I'm surprised it wasn't Little Caesars because $5.
Just say they hate Chicago. Give Little Caesars. Little Caesars is good, but this is CM Punk. He could do better than Little Caesars. That's like pizza by Alfredo. That's just a hot circle of garbage.
But it's like about 5,000 people out there, probably more than that. I don't know how many was in the arena of Chicago. You bought all them pizza? All right.
Hey, bro,
he's got the money. Listen, did you not hear his rant at all out? He was saying Coke Cabana's mom out of his pocket or whatever the hell he was talking about. He's got money. Okay, let's leave that alone.
I don't know. Yeah, he said you got that merch chick. You got that merch chick. I know them big checks right there. I know. So I feel you.
I don't know. It's just a rant. I don't know. It's whatever. Pizza's pizza. Pizza.
But we're gonna go on to what main event is. Somebody who probably ate pizza before they came out, Mr. Braun Strowman and Reed.
Wow, that's an obesity joke.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's motivation. That's probably a ritual. I mean, a lot of people got different rituals. I'm just saying they might have that. I'm just saying, big meaty man
Yeah.
slapping me. That's what
Hell
they
yeah.
is. That's what it is.
Wade Boggs, I think, had 40 beers and a whole chicken and hit like 3 home runs or whatever. I forgot what the
That's
whole
what I'm
thing was.
saying. The people got different rituals. But they was all over the arena with different one. I'm really enjoying it. I really wish Bronson Reed would have won, but I understand with the return of Seth freaking Rollins came out there and curb stomped Bronson Reed on the stairs. Yeah, I mean he picked the right moment. They done broke the ring. They done did it all in this match. I very much enjoyed it. I think Braun Strowman is being set up for something else, maybe something with the Wyatt Sticks, because they ain't been shown on TV. They've been showing, vignettes or whatnot.
Well, he got
I don't know what
injured.
creative got going with them. They're in and out.
He's injured.
Bo Dallas?
Braun Strowman.
Oh, really? No.
He's
He
injured.
got bad.
Breaking news.
Oh, that's
Yeah, breaking news to me. Dang, boy.
won
Won the rivalry?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, man, I thought they had something going on with the Wyatt Sticks. I mean, they could do something, though.
I think. Oh yeah. I mean, I think he pulled something. It was his groin or something. He pulled. He's injured though. I do know that. You'll be hearing about it shortly.
Oh, yeah. But in Bronson Reed, he got unfinished business with Seth Rollins. He said, Seth Rollins saying, this ain't over yet. He said, payback's a B out here. He picked the right time to come through. So let's see if he get like 6 more tsunamis. I hope he get the smart move with that, because Bronson Reed, that's a big man. Big Bronson Reed, he doing big things.
Yeah.
So
I like but to the point, I like how the match ended though, from the standpoint of, Bronson Reed was getting up almost 2-3 seconds into it. It was no matter what happened, he wasn't staying down for long. While Braun Strowman looked gassed for a good bit of it. Having Bronson Reed take that loss, he still looked super strong, and it kept Braun Strowman from having to lose. So it kept everyone looking good in a sense. Because in the grand scheme of it, he only lost because Seth Rollins stomped his head into some steel steps.
right.
So that's ridiculous. So yeah, it worked out. It's just Seth Rollins. Yeah, that stomp. How do you take that? Is a hell of a move.
And really, I want Bronson Reed to win that rivalry too. Well, I mean, he didn't win this one, but I feel like he should beat Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth can take this loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can take this loss. I do like Bronson Reed. I like him, good monster. Bronson Reed's a good monster.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It was a hell of a.
I thought it was a good match. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I always watching big men work that can work. I told y'all maybe last week that they was gonna do that ring break spot, because why not? You know what I'm saying?
They already did that turnbuckle spot.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying the ring break had to be next. That was the next logical step. I said they're doing the last man monster standing. They're breaking the ring. That's happening. And then Seth Rollins, I ain't gonna lie, Seth Rollins slid in there like them people getting child support money. He came in there, did what he needed to do, and got on through. Like it was
Oh my goodness.
it was so fast and slick. Joker came through, old silver bullet, just came through. You know what I'm saying? Came through. Not through, but through. He came through. And did what he had to do. So I loved it, man. I was ready for the ring break spot, but they did so much before then. And I was like, yo, these boys was going at it. And I thought it was done really well. Kudos to both men.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to see where they both go. But we're gonna go over to the NXT on the CW network. We got a brand new station going on, brand new station, and we got brand new titles.
Yeah.
Hey.
The NXT Championship and the NXT Women's Championship have definitely changed up. Got the black strap, white strap, how they do it all most of the titles. But I mean, I think they look all right. I mean, I don't know if they my favorite NXT titles, but it's growing on me as much as I can continue to look at it. It's growing on me. But we have a new champion.
They look like
and,
the UFC belt.
Big Trick Willie. You said what?
They look like the UFC titles now.
Well,
yeah, they do look like that. That's a good comparison. I couldn't really put my finger on it, but yeah, they look like the UFC World Heavyweight Championship. TKO, right?
I mean, same, intertwined a little bit. So, I mean, I guess they got a little bit of inspiration from it.
Unpopular opinion, but I like the colorful titles. But NXT was colorful, I guess, but I kind of like the hologram effect. You know what? I know we're not talking about SmackDown. Just want to say this. I do wish Naomi could win the world title one more time because I want her to bring back that glowing belt again.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool too.
Oh yeah,
Just
oh yeah. I'm glad she was able to do that custom title like that. Not everybody get that, so I'm glad Naomi did get that.
yeah, I like
And I got
custom
something else to
titles.
say about Naomi in a minute. I'll go and put it out there right now.
Yeah.
With Kalani has the North American Women's Championship. She brought out them girls, Jade, them tag team champions, Jade and Bianca.
Mm.
And so I was like, dang, I know Naomi looking at this like, hold on, I'm supposed to be in the big three. What we doing here? That's supposed to be my spot right there. Hold on now. Just because she got a title don't mean I got to be excluded. I don't know, because I don't. Sean and Lonnie, we was talking about Naomi might be making a heel turn, but I can't see it right now. But when I saw that on NXT, I was like, oh, hold on now. It can't be replacing my girl Naomi. Don't do that.
Mm.
But they got a
Well,
six-woman tag match next week with the Bargain Brand Toxic Attraction. So
Bargain Brand Toxic Attraction. Wow. I tell you, we all just hate these people today.
I mean, what else they supposed to be? Tell me what else they supposed to be. Please tell me. Because you got one of the original members that was in there, huh?
I got nothing. Hey, I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just he said it so fast and like, okay, Bargain Brand. I had to mention them. They're part of the show.
I mean, what they got a fatal influence, but come on, man.
I know it is kind of a Timu version of it. It ain't legit. It ain't legit.
I mean, I was
It's just
already
silly.
mad. I was already mad to beat my girl Jada Parker and
Yeah,
Lola Vice.
I didn't like that either. I ain't like that either.
I was mad, but I was like, Jada, don't walk out on no girl like that. But Jada don't take so much for so long. So Jada about that action. So she don't care about you. She gonna walk out on you.
say that's the
So
Shin version.
Oh, she
yeah, that,
is.
all right. T Mew attraction. Come on.
Ooh, ooh, I'm sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all.
Jada walked out on
We got it. We got it.
and Kalani came through. And they set up the six-woman tag match for next week. They really trying to build up these road shows with the main roster superstars.
Yeah.
So you got Jada and Bianca gonna be on that show, as well as Randy Orton facing Javon Evans. I really can't wait for that. I know, like I said, we talked about it before. We know where it's going. That surprise RKO out of nowhere it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be a moment of the year. I gotta be. They talked about Javon Evans talking about how Randy is one of his idols. How he looked up to him throughout the years, and to be to face him is crazy. So I'm very much looking forward to next week. They got some big things next week going on.
Yeah, it should be really big. Are they going to be doing these big arenas every week, or is this a one-off
Yeah, they on the
thing?
road now. They on the road. You know my relationship with Trick, but one of my homeboys, one of my good friends, is actually a referee there. And as a matter of fact, we was chatting earlier tonight. He was like, man, he was glad to get out the PC, but they on the road from now on. Because I told him, I said, look, I get to be on the road and you didn't even have to go up to the main roster.
Right. Hey,
Well,
gotta love it. Gotta love it.
That's my dog. I need to see if I can get him on the show too. Yeah, so.
But they're gonna be in St. Louis next week. But we had a women's world championship match. Roxanne has retained again. She found another way to squeak out another win. I mean, other ways, I don't think she need help the other championship matches, but she got some help with this one, with the returning Cora Jade. Done cost Julia the match. Because I mean, I was thinking Julia was gonna win, but I was like, dang, it's early as heck for her just to come in and get this title like this. I know they saying Roxanne's gonna move up soon, but Roxanne continue to prove herself. Got a new championship around her waist. I see her taking the pictures of putting her new plates on this new belt. So I was like, okay. And Cora Jade came out with the purple and black hair. Like her and Roxanne was matching again. Like they're gonna be a team again. Like what's going on here?
That is a good question, but I don't know. It was just you couldn't have two title changes on the show like this. Someone had to retain. It makes more sense because Julia, she could take the loss, come back later and win. especially if you're going to have Trick win later. But I'm interested with Cora Jay's return to see where that goes. But I'm also interested to see what they do with Julia.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be Julia versus Cora Jade. I'm assuming, and then Roxanne versus Stephanie McCool gonna come through like that. So that's gonna be the next big deal with those two matches right there. I think that's gonna be really interesting with both of those matches.
Okay.
How do you feel about the match, Jacoby? Julia, well, I'm gonna say Julia. She stepped up. She showed. If you never seen her before, I think she showed what she's about, and she's the mainstay right here. I think she could probably move up to the main roster soon. But to me, I don't think they're gonna take advantage of her skills right now in NXT though. How you feel about it, Jacoby?
That was my first time seeing her work, and I did. This is the match I was probably looking forward to the least, besides the bargain brand toxic attraction you was talking about. But
Yeah, really?
yeah, this match, yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, man, I think Roxanne and Julia.
No, but I'm saying, like, if I had to rank the matches, this would have been, not saying I didn't care for it at all. I'm just saying, out of all the matches, this was like, okay, this is the least. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that much because I never seen it. That's why I watched it, because I was like, I want to see what she can do. I know what Roxanne can do, but I want to see what Julia can do. And Julia came through and put in work. I really enjoyed the match. And the finish made sense, and it helped everybody stay strong to me.
Yeah. I believe so. But another strong competitor we're gonna talk about. It wasn't a match, but big Femi was talking mad stuff to your boy Tony D'Angelo. Tony, like I said, his hometown. Had to say he had his family there. He got the crowd there cheering for him from Chicago. But Oba said this is false confidence. I don't see you. You don't mean what you're saying right now. I mean, you know you're talking to the ruler, right? You know you're talking to the ruler. So you ain't about to beat me. And we're gonna see next week with that. And we're gonna see if Oba get a new championship himself. I feel like I don't know if they will change the North American Championship really. But
it's fine the way
you never know. It is, but Oba talking matchup with Miz. They was on the Miz TV. Miz gonna egg it on. But I'm really hoping Oba continue to actually beat him. I still want him to beat him. I don't care. I know the story they doing building up Tony D'Angelo, but I can't see Oba losing like this.
It's over, man. He's gonna have the record by the end of next week. By the end of this week, I think he's gonna have the record. So
yeah, it's like he may have the record right now. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, because I think it was a week before he was gonna have the record. We'll leave the professor up to that. But yeah, if he got the record now, it's over. It's over. It's about to go to Tony. I hope he don't. I don't want him to get it, but hey, man, once the professor checked the record book.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm doing this a slow way, but keep going, everyone.
Yeah. So I mean, the story they doing it makes sense. And Oba talking so much junk about it. I feel like he building himself up to lose with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's taking a heel. Yeah, they making him the heel out of this situation. Seem like.
Well, Oba Femi is a heel.
I could just type in there.
To me, he's not. I don't know. I guess I'm just spoiled by the Orlando crowd, and they cheer for him.
Real quick, today he ties it. It's tied today. Tomorrow he will have the record at 270.
Okay, there you go. Okay, well, yeah, dang.
He was the longest reigning champion by the time NXT come back on.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Listen, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna lose it. I don't know why. I don't know.
If he do, boy, I'm about to be singing. I'll be singing sad songs out there. Like, it's so hard to say goodbye.
Look, it could be a thing where I don't want to say hot potato, but he can lose it, he can win it, he can lose it again. I mean, sometimes it pays to be emotional.
Nah, just don't.
If he lose it, I feel like he gonna go after either. Right. Yeah. But if he lose it, I feel like he gonna go after Trick, or it might be this next guy we're gonna talk about right quick. Wesley. He beat his former best friend Zachary Wentz in a street fight, with a crazy street fight, with the chains wrapped around his knees onto Zachary and onto the chair. He got that dub off. He redeemed himself from that last loss. I'm like, boy, he better have did that, because like if you lost again, boy, it's time to hang him up. You might need to go back to TNA. Him, you might need to go back to TNA.
Don't do your boy like that.
Yeah, but he had, and that spot. I was on concern for Zach though, Bo, when he got thrown off the ropes and then kind of missed that table a little bit. I was like, ooh, but they went all out for this match. It's a match. It's one of the matches I really want to watch again from this show.
Yeah,
Like I said, the whole show felt like a pay-per-view to me.
yeah,
A PLE, whatever you want to call it. But this is one of the matches I do really want to watch again out of all the matches. So I very much did. I did very much enjoy it. So with this victory, I feel like he can. Well, unless he goes after with Trey McGill comes after him or something, I feel like he can go for Trick after this. Jacoby, what you think?
yeah. I can roll with you on that one. That would be the next logical step, unless Trey McGill come in. But even still, I would let him do a program with Trick just for Trey McGill to cost him the title in the end. That's just me playing it. But I think that'd be a real good move for Wesley to go after Trick, because the roles have reversed. They've already had a rivalry before, but the roles are reversed this time.
Yeah. How you feel about Wesley winning?
Oh, I like the Wesley one. Should he go after Trick? I guess that would be the next path. Trick does need an opponent. Yeah, I can see that being the case going forward in this case. I don't even know who else would challenge for Trick outside of Ethan Page wanting a rematch. Yeah.
Well, to me, it could be over facing Trick, and if Tony wins, Wesley could face Tony, and that could be the match. And he might want his North American title because Wesley wasn't about to be over. He had a few chances, so he could go after Tony since he's the babyface now. I ain't mean that to be a joke. I was just saying it ain't happen for him. I'm just saying it didn't happen. It wasn't gonna happen either. But Tony D'Angelo versus Wesley could be the next American title match right there. That might be how they play it out.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that is at least they have options. So it's good to have options.
Hey, and NXT, they got a roster now. They got some people on there. So they got some ways to go with it.
I mean, I guess they do. I don't. It's like the NXT roster. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
We're talking about the whole NXT roster, but we got the top dog again, and the boy Big Trick Willie is your NXT champion once again, Mr. Two-time Trick. Well, he back on top. Two-time Trick.
You two-time.
Don't get this show doxed. All right, you gotta watch out. Don't get it doxed.
Hey, that's his name. That's his name, Trick Williams. I mean, come on, man. He came through. Ethan Page gave him the GTS. He kicked out. Came back through with the trick shot. Got that dub off of him. Hey, he the face of NXT right now on the CW. And I'm happy to see that. Him and Punk after the show, giving out pizza like I said before, showing it off.
And the GTS to Ethan Page. I was like,
boy, this man can't catch a break. He done talk themes from everybody.
There was a lot going on. Ethan Page was having a couple moments in that match, especially on CM Punk. He told him, "You just hear the count to 3." Come on, dude.
All right, get out of that man face. You know what's gonna happen. But I mean, Punk did it down the middle. He did his thing. But yeah, I'm happy to see my boy Trick on top. Like again, like I said, I feel like he really shouldn't have lost it. But like I said, that chase is what baby faces are built off of. So at the end of the day, I understand that. But I'm just glad, my boy Trick he back on top. And that's your boy, Jacoby. So how you feel about Trick back? Had the NXT, that new NXT championship back around his waist.
I congratulated him last week because I knew it was coming. I was like, "There's no way."
Okay.
I just knew he'll never tell me. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to surprise me, but I'm like, it's gonna be hard to.
Say it again. Okay.
He be trying to surprise me, but come on, bro, come on. Like I said, and I was surprised when he lost. I was surprised when he lost the title, and I also like how during the match they did a callback to that moment in Toronto when Trick hit him with the trick shot and Ethan fell on him. I was like, I see what you did there. You did like that Leonardo DiCaprio point. You know what I'm saying? Like I see it. So nah, man, I was good with it. Ethan was doing some stuff that unless you've been in the ring low key, you didn't notice he was doing. I liked how he spaced out some of the timing in that match, so it didn't make it look like he was walking into stuff. Just watch the match and you'll see what I'm talking about now. But he was on some real veteran stuff in that match, and I really dig that. You know, Trick got the crowd in the palm of his hand. Now he don't just got the PC screaming, he got a whole arena screaming it now. So he can only go up from there,
Yes,
man. I'm always be proud of him. But I told him, I did tell him I'm on the way. I'm not playing about that.
Hey, we need to see you there, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're gonna see you in one of his music videos. Did y'all see the music video he did on Ethan Page? He had a little clip, Game Over beat on there.
I said, boy, hey.
I was like,
hey.
Like, this man doing it up. He even put them on Def Jam Fight for New York. I was like, God, no, he went a throwback with it.
I love that game. That's actually one of my favorite games.
Oh,
that
yeah,
game is 20
he had it
years
on
old.
every game.
That game is 20 years old this year. That game is 20 years old. And me and my sons just ran back.
Wow.
I got a, real quick, I know it's non-wrestling related, but I went and bought a GameCube from Software Seconds, but it's got all the games on the GameCube. Every last one of them. So American and Japanese import. Yeah, I got every single GameCube game on this GameCube. It's all digital. I don't need no disc. So, hey, me, boy, all right, boy, don't come about you, boy. Don't even play like you on, boy. Stop. All right. Hey, he used to come over my, hey man, I was like, boy, you ain't company. You better go get it yourself.
Yeah, but I'll be over there. You be over there. But first, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be over here with AEW with the 5-year anniversary AEW show. You know, like the transition. You know how you do the transition. You know, like it. But we're celebrating 5 years of AEW on Dynamite. It's a lot of moments I've had for over the 5 years. I'm gonna name a few of mine. One of the stand out. I continue to watch this promo. It was during the COVID time actually. I'm gonna continue to watch the promo between Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston before they had a title match at Full Gear. Boy, talk about personal. That was one of the most personal promos I ever seen on this show. And actually, I continue to watch that. That's one that I just continue to watch over and over again. I just love how they pulled it off, and I love the intensity of it. It was that promo and the first promo MJF and CM Punk had when it was their first meeting. A lot of people say MJF got the best of Punk in this one, but I think they both had great lines in that one. That one was another moment. I'm gonna put a few matches in here too. Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson, Hangman and Swerve. It goes on and on. Dynamite, Dynamite, AEW period has some of the best matches. Almost you can say top tier ever. Wrestling wise, a lot of people say they're a little short on the story, but they're getting there right now. This is their time. They're moving forward with these stories right now. You got to give them their props with how they could be consistent right now, and they got more people coming in. And like I said, they're ready to make more memories on the next few years of Dynamite. I'm going to you first, BJ. What's some of your favorite moments from the past 5 years of Dynamite? Just a couple moments.
5 years of Dynamite. Wow, just big Dynamite. Okay, wow, 5 years. Not too bad for a T-shirt company. It's very impressive, honestly. No, it's not. That's what they called it at the WWE Hall of Fame, remember? I think someone called it that.
Dang, is your name Dr. Disrespect or is that the other guy?
I love AEW. Bret Hart was the first world champion in that place. I love AEW. Look, favorite moments? Yeah, it was definitely the Punk and JF promo. Honestly, favorite moments of Dynamite? There's so many. Because I watch Dynamite on a regular basis. And more often than not, they do have a lot of matches. Some of them come and go, but almost any match that has Pac in it. I love Pac. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
As well as Orange Cassidy. I do genuinely like Orange Cassidy. A lot of the promos, I don't have like great moments that stick out. Because a lot of it kind of just blurs together to some degree as well. Now, we talk about the stories. Yeah, they do have good stories. They're getting better at it. The problem is, how do you swerve if something goes left in a story? They had always had an issue in doing that. Hopefully that's better. But seriously, just 5 years of Dynamite. That's impressive because WCW at its peak went from like 96 to 2000. What was that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? About 5 years right there. And now AEW is expanding upon that. There has never been this level of competition in a big name brand. I mean, the closest you get was TNA. And even then, most people will be like, oh, they're still around. That's the type of atmosphere you get with that. AEW run is impressive from the standpoint that it came from nothing and it's something. It was just a one-off, all-in, done by Ring of Honor. And now here it is, second largest North American wrestling promotion. Just amazing. Beautiful stuff.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Okay.
Jacoby, what's some of your favorite moments, Jacoby?
When Swerve and Our Glory won the tag titles, I was very happy about that. I was extremely happy about that. When Private Party beat the Young Bucks on the second episode, I thought that was super dope. Those are probably my favorite two outside of all the promos y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
To transition without transitioning, one of my favorite moments is MVP showing up.
Hey, let's go ahead and talk about that because he wasn't alone on this one. Yeah, he wasn't alone this week. You can hear that boy. What do you call him? DJ Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, Benjamin there. Oh, Shelton Benjamin. That's my boy. That is my boy. The gold standard. But hey, let's talk about it. Bob Lashley,
Ain't no stopping me
Big
now.
Bobby.
Oh yeah, the Almighty has. Oh, he coming. He coming, boy.
Wrestle Dream. What
happens with this? Where's this going now? But where's this going? As far as like he's coming, is he challenging Swerve? Is Swerve going to take the offer? Is Prince Nana's cup of coffee in the big time over? You saw how he took his cup of coffee. He should have said that to him. Oh, that was a moment to say that line.
I mean, Shelton did take his coffee.
He did. Oh, I don't know. Big things are happening though, right? Big business.
Yeah, and MVP trying to recruit Mercedes also.
He's always putting his
He trying to like he's starting that syndicate, like the Hurt Syndicate, whatever they want to call it. They starting a new group, but I'm going to you first, Jacoby. Do you think with this new group, where everybody see the writings on the wall, where it's forming, do you think they will be showcased better in AEW, or will they be lost in the shuffle eventually?
I think.
I'm
with
saying.
I'm calling it now. Bobby is going to be Darby Allin mystery opponent, or Darby Allin, the open challenge opponent. I think that's going to be Lashley. So
my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking too, though.
Right. Because that'd be
I used to do open challenge.
Great way.
I mean, everybody thinks see Bobby coming.
But I think the group will be showcased way better here. I think they didn't let the Hurt Business shine in WWE because it was a all black group. I'm gonna keep it a bean. An all black group that sends out positive vibes of being strong and independent, looking nice, dressing nice. You ain't never had no group like that in WWE. So I believe Tony Khan is going to. I think Tony Khan is going to let them shine and do it how they wanted to do it in WWE. That's my opinion.
How you feel about it? How you think they'll?
I think they'll do fine because AEW is going with a different approach in their storytelling. That I think it's becoming a little bit more of a group thing instead of just Tony Khan trying to do it himself. The week-to-week stuff still is getting better, but it still looks like it's week-to-week ordeal. But nonetheless, I think they'll do fine. Here's my beef with the Darby thing. All right, you lose the TNT title match. Okay. No, wait a minute. Now you're an idiot and you gave up your world title match. Okay, now you lost that. Yeah, you're right, Darby. You got nothing to lose. But here's my thing. What do I have to gain beating you at this point? Everyone's beating Darby Allin. How do you put an open challenge out when you got nothing to challenge for? I am only taking this match as a wrestler because I just want to be put on the card. I will do if they relegate Bobby to go into a match against Darby, and then what? He comes in there and squashes Darby. But then what?
Yes.
What happens with Darby Allin?
Yes.
What does that even do for Bobby Lashley? That just seems. Listen, you know who should challenge Darby Allin? Employment. Guy needs to go find a job someplace else. This ain't for you, Darby. I don't know. I'm not a Darby Allin fan. I got nothing for this kid. I don't. But I get why people love him. I really do. I totally get why all the reasons people like him. I totally get it. It ain't for me though. It just ain't for me.
Like I said, you get different wrestlers for different people. I mean, I get it. Like I said, but I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm with you. I see why people do like them. I wish you'd get a new jacket, a pink jacket. You're overdoing it. A lot of people say you need to watch it.
Yeah, do something. It's like, what is there to gain in fighting Darby Allin? That's why I didn't understand the open challenge. He even told that long-winded story. Did Darby get stabbed in the story? I was never clear on that. He just said the guy pulled out a knife, and then he transitioned to the John Moxley thing. So, like, I want to know what happened with the knife.
They said people on the bus broke it up. People on the bus broke it up.
Oh, okay. Well, a lesson could have been learned that day.
But if it is Bobby facing Darby, boy, Darby's in it for a hell of a night. He live for a long night. Well, maybe not. Bobby gonna go right through him with that spear or something.
I know that's the problem. So I don't know. Listen, if he didn't put him in the time, but still,
you need to put him in a hurt lock, show his power, ragdoll him in a hurt lock. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know that Darby can pretty much lift Darby with a pinky. Like, come on, it's Darby Allin. It's just okay. I hope he comes out. Even though I don't want him to come out and fight, I just want him to appear. You don't see Bobby wrestle on it. Will Ospreay didn't wrestle in his first appearance. Why we got to put Bobby in tights? Let this man be regal. You face Bobby. Bobby don't come and face you. He's the final boss.
Boy, you done had a problem with Darby Allin ever since he lost that title shot.
No, I had a problem with Darby Allin ever since. I don't know. Honestly, it's been a long time. I never Darby. Stop, man.
He said never. Correction, never been a fan of Darby Allin.
Yeah, seriously, never. Yeah, you gotta. Okay, all right, we're stuck on this. I don't know. We can move on.
Yeah, but are you a fan of the returning Jay White?
Let's explain.
Yeah.
Gun up. Oh, just
hey,
me. Okay.
The Bang Bang Gang. You know, like I told you, I like them guys. I don't know what it is.
Right. That's better. If you put your ones up for the Tribal Chief, you would.
I don't know.
Yeah, put your ones up. I'll put my
I don't know, but Hangman trying to take them all out, man.
Yeah.
He up there trying to hang juice. He done beat down the Guns Club in the back. So we got a returning Jay White. I think because Hangman put him out too, ain't it?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, that's what everybody even came to attack him. Yeah. Hangman is unhinged. I love this unhinged Hangman. He's become one of my favorite characters still.
Oh yeah.
Hangman is lost. He saw how he attacked the old boy behind with the chair. He was in the middle of his promo. He came almost.
Me and Simmons. He's like, shit your way, little boy. Shit your way. With the chair. But I think Heyman's on a hell of a run. I would be surprised if it leads him to the world title eventually. Even though John Moxley is kind of got his eyes set on that. He got his crosshairs. It's in his crosshairs. And I could really see John Moxley winning and beating Bryan Danielson for that title and retiring Bryan Danielson. And he said in that promo, I'm trying to give you a gift to step back, in your hometown.
Yeah,
like go out on your shield. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny he said shield, but he had to put that in there. He slid that in there, with a little slide with it.
Sierra Hotel, India, Lima,
really good promo.
Echo.
Shield. That's my group. That's always gonna be my group right there. But I just love how this group is. The vibe of this group is how they moving. I don't know. They always been cool, the Blackpool Combat Club, but the way they moving right now is just way more sinister. And we can the mystery. People that whoever John Moxley, doing this for, whoever's in charge and who got him moving a certain way. They playing that up, the mystery of that.
You know how he's moving. He's doing the 1-2 step. Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
They put them two together. Zayn and Moxley. I don't know, bro.
John said, "This ain't about me. If it was up to me, I would have done this a long time ago. I'm not the one behind this. Who else is who you gonna tell me? Who is it? Ray Russo? Russo?
He said Ray Russo.
That's Russo? I didn't think I got his name. Ray Russo sounds like some black. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
But nonetheless,
And Moxley said he was hoping he didn't get the world title. He hoping Bryan Danielson didn't even get the world title. But here we are, and I got to do what I got to do.
I love that bit. He said, "I'm praying every night you wouldn't get this world title." But here we are. His was promo. John Moxley's promo. That's one of the best he's done in a long time. Because the other
Yeah.
promos are kind of, him meandering and just this was really a good cut and dry promo. I loved it.
Oh
I still
yeah.
don't know where this whole thing is going, but I liked it.
It's going to the money, man.
So,
It's going to the money. It's that Shane McMahon, boy. That's Shane McMahon.
With the J's on. With the J's. He gonna have them J's on for real.
Crispy J's. Right out the box. Right out the box.
He came straight from SneakerCon with him. I was like, God dang. I said he came straight from SneakerCon with them J's. I was like, that's what he gonna do whenever he show up. But Bryan Danielson had a match with Okada. The first 20 minutes were for Okada's belt. Have they really done that type of match before? Like the first some odd minutes is for one belt, and then the rest of is for the
let me clarify. Both belts were on the line from the start of the match, but the Continental rules apply, so you can't have no seconds out there, and the match limit is 20 minutes. So that's why the first 20 minutes was just for that's why the belt was on the line, because although the world title was on the line the whole time, they was following the Continental Classic rules too, because those are the rules when you defend that belt. It's always a 20-minute time limit, and you can't have seconds out there.
Okay. I thought the match before this was probably better than this one, but this one did very much entertaining. I mean, like I said, Bryan Danielson is going to give you a good match either way. So, I mean, it was a given. But I feel like I like the match before this better.
How did you like the finish? Did you like the finish and how it ended?
Yeah, I was perfectly fine with it.
I guess. Mm-hmm. I knew it was leading to,
I liked it because of the plot twist. The distraction was really for Bryan, but it ended up distracting Okada. And that cost him the match.
Yeah.
No, I get it. It's just, I don't know. I guess my whole thing is just, I'm fine Okada lost. I guess it was just such a pin. Like, it was just a pin. Here's the deal.
It's a surprise. You don't want one of your decorated champions to go out like that.
Well, he did. But it doesn't matter because they've had matches before. And then on top of that, you also had the weird finish between Ospreay and Ricochet. So it's like, in this night, you had two weird finishes. And it took the air out of the room. I can't deny that. The crowd was all hype, and then those matches ended. It's like, because it just, oof. I get that they were going for more storytelling in their ending, but it was a 5th anniversary show. I don't know. You kind of want to end on a super high note of some sort. But everything, I get the storytelling. But 5th anniversary show, you could have saved that for the next week of Dynamite or something. I don't know, something big. Because the 5th anniversary show. And it was a good storytelling episode. But that big moment. They didn't have that big moment except for Jay White return and the Shelton Benjamin arrival. They had another big moment.
That's all I needed was a Shelton Benjamin. I'm good.
But I mean, it is set up for next week with a tag match with Yuta saying he firmly beside Bryan Danielson against Castelloni and Pac. So
yeah, I guess.
They still got the trios tag titles, I believe. So
yeah, I figure that whole thing out too. Like, how's that going to equate in all of this? They just let it go, and they just put freaking Marina Shafir as the other. No, you can't do that in AEW. I forget. That is a rule. You can't have the substitute, because if that was the case, the Bang Bang Gang would still be triple tag team champion or the trio champions. Stupid Fallen Angel and the stupid rule calling, because stupid Tony Khan. I'm sorry. That just really irked me that they lost the belt. They lost it. They stripped them of the titles just so they could lose to the patriarchy. Why didn't you just have them lose to the patriarchy? That was just...
No, they had to break up all those. They had to break up all the belts. They had to break them up. They had to break them all up. So that's why they did that.
You could have just said, you know what you could have just said? You know what you could have done? You could have been like, all right, Bang Bang Gang, give me the titles. You guys are walking around with too many belts. You could have had a whole backstage segment. They could have made Juice Robinson do it like a clown act. It would have been hilarious. And then fake Adam Pearce or Christopher Daniels could have taken the belts and walked away with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you, I got a comment.
It's all good. But yeah, you spoke on. I was talking about Osprey and Ricochet. What a match they was having with a double pin, and they had to restart the match, and then Takeshita ruined the match. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get down the line again, Osprey versus Ricochet. But I thought
Ooh.
maybe I'm like I said, I missed something. I keep missing stuff. I feel like I thought Takeshita, whatever, was going for Okada.
Oh, see, you saw that too, huh? You saw that too. You know what? This goes back to the thing. Okay, you did say Takashita. You said it right the first time. It's okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure I get it right, man. Everybody keeps
It's the
saying something different
Kesha.
when I hear it. I'm like, man, which one is it? Bro?
No,
It's the Kesha, but
Oh,
I cannot
okay.
say that. Okay.
Well, now I got it. Now I got it.
I feel like AEW sometimes does punish you for paying attention. You were paying attention, and they said, no, don't look that way, look this way. I don't like that either, because they even hinted at a point where Hangman could go after Okada, but it's just, I don't know. It's a strong pivot. I don't know. Do you think they'll make this a triple threat now since Takeshita came and interfered? They'll make it a triple threat at Wrestle Dream or something?
I would love it. There'd be a nonstop moving
Uh,
match. I swear.
Fireworks, ladies and gentlemen.
With just these two, it was on and on, like back and forth, even kill. Like you see, they got a double pin off of it. So you saw how even they are right now. Even since 2017 to now, they still even pretty much. So
Yeah, they did good.
I like to see where it goes. And triple threat would be nice, but they're gonna do Osprey and Ricochet again down the line, maybe sooner than we think. But
it's never good enough.
Okay, well, okay. Hold on, let me see. Jacoby's laughing. I see what he's saying. Hold on, let me just point something out. They did fantastic. They redid the spot of the whole superhero pose, but come on, it's like they did that back in 2016. It's damn near 10 years ago. You can see they lost a little bit of a step. It ain't as crisp and it ain't as smooth as it used to be. It's cool. I could have done without it. I know why they did it, because you go on tour and you gotta play the hits. But you could have just wrestled the match. I ain't had to see the superhero spot. I'm good. I don't hate wrestling.
hey, we want to hear your opinion. Though. If you don't like something, you don't like it. Think it ain't to that mark. It ain't there. I mean, that's you. That's your opinion about it. I thought
If you don't like it, come in the comments section.
I see what you're saying, but it still was great.
That 2016 was amazing. I'll never forget. The first time I ever saw them wrestle. It was the Super Junior weight, whatever the hell it was called. Awesome spot. Blew my mind. Like, oh my god, fucking Rangers. Yeah. But here we are. Now it's like, okay, guys. Even Tommy hung it up.
We definitely moving on now. We definitely moving on. That's my show, but we definitely moving on now. But I'm going on just to mention they got the deal with HBO Max, or just call it Max now.
Oh.
Streaming simulcast from TBS and TNT, also on Max. So they doing big things, man. They streaming in 2025. They're gonna be streaming just like they'll be with Netflix. So both companies are making moves, man. Both companies are really making moves.
That's only
best
good for
time
business.
to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah. Also good on business is certain interviews that's been had with Swerve, Strickland, and Mercedes Moné, both on the Breakfast Club. Speaking on this out in AEW, but with Swerve, he was. I hate that he was trying to play off kayfabe storylines and act like they were real life. So Charlamagne the God and everybody on there thinking like, why didn't Heyman Page get arrested for arson? And then Swerve over there trying to explain it all like this and that. But I was like, dude, come on, don't do that to them. We all know how it goes. But he's like, you gotta watch the show and everything. But he did it.
Real quick, to be fair, I think kayfabe Tony Khan explained that he paid off the charges for Hangman, so he wouldn't have to go to jail. Weird. I think that's right.
But would he do that if it was the other way around? Would he do it then?
I'm not making those allegations.
Let me stop. we also spoke on, WWE checking for his pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, man, y'all made y'all decision on me 2 years ago. So why you worrying about how much I get paid in my new contract? Because he said people was, contacting him. Yeah, he was they was contacting his team about, him maybe, just have some communication to see if he want to come back, maybe, or so whatever it is. And now they say, man, he like he get overpaid or something. Like, and then he actually said they only checking if a black man doing it, like checking his pockets. Why y'all worry about my pockets? I'm not over there. I'm over here at AEW where I'm valued and I'm put on at the top where I'm supposed to be. I had a great world title reign, and I'm be one of the faces of this company. And he was speaking on the thing he went to where it's called the black quarterback. He did like with Michael Vick and a lot of black quarterbacks was talking. And like one of the last thing they said was, can the NFL? He's speaking about NFL without talking about me, and then you got to say no about that. You got to talk about me if you're talking about NFL, and that's what he said he wants to be for AEW. If you talk about AEW and history of AEW, you better talk about Swerve Strickland, because I'm making my name. I'm making making a name for myself. I'm a mogul. I do music. I got my own. I'm the first wrestler with his own shoe for real. Great world title frame. I will get my world title back. I'm bringing people up. I brought Hangman back to the main event, and he's on a hell of a run right now. And when I get back, I'm handling that business. And so it was one of the great interviews. So, but Jacoby, I'm going to Jacoby first. What you think about the things he was talking about in that interview?
You talking about Swerve?
Yeah, Swerve. Yeah.
I didn't see the interview or that particular interview, but I've never not heard an interview that I didn't hear he was good in. I saw clips of the Breakfast Club interview. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've never seen it to where Swerve wasn't telling the truth. I got to spend time with Swerve in Atlanta and in Philadelphia. And dude's he's a straight up cat. You know what I'm saying? We all know how talented he is, but he's a dope person too. Always treated me well anytime I was with him. I told you before, he invited me to come live with him to train at CZW. This was back in the day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's always going to be an A+ guy in my book, just for saying, hey, you can come stay with me while you come up here and train. Anybody that extends an offer like that to you, it's a hell of a guy. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, I don't even have to see the interview to know that he was on some real shits in it. And but I'm always be a Swerve guy, man. Always.
Oh, for sure. BJ, did you get to see any other clips in there?
I saw one of the clips, but I didn't see the whole interview. He did talk about WWE reaching back out to him, potentially coming back. They called it contract tampering, but what was really happening, I guess, if anything, was just asking when the contract was going to be over. You can ask anyone that. It always happens in sports. I swear to you, I don't know about this word contract tampering. I mean, players, wrestlers, they all talk to each other.
Yeah.
His statement about keeping an eye on my pocket, I find that to be interesting. Can you ever overpay for somebody? I don't know. You pay a person the value based on what you think they bring to your company. I mean, Swerve is a big name. And for what it's worth, he has made a name for himself. Here's a real question. Does AEW have crossover appeal? Has it entered pop culture into the zeitgeist where people know AEW?
I believe. I feel like it's in there, especially with the streaming. Like I said, they streaming on Max now. They own interviews like this, and the Breakfast Club is big, and have interviews like this, yeah. So I think they making a name. Like I said, they a young company still. People want them to be where WWE is, and it's gonna be a long time till that really is, if ever.
Well, let's not like they didn't set that expectation themselves by saying that thing in the beginning. He said stuff like that, and it's not that we think they should be at that level. It's just, again, crossover appeal. That's what we're talking about. Does AEW have it? And if so, who was the face of the company? Like, who would be that commercial brand? You point to WWE and people like, oh, Austin, Hogan, Cena. Who is that guy for AEW?
The face of the brand right now is the owner. The face of the brand is the owner.
Interesting.
The face of the brand is the owner right now.
Yeah.
But when you because But what Tony Khan is doing as the face is presenting the whole roster. You see what I'm saying? There is no single solitary one person that's in the forefront. He presents the whole roster as the face of the company, even though it's him, because you can't pick one definitive person, because everybody right now in AEW is playing a significant role in their own right. It's all about playing your position and doing your job. If everybody's doing their job, then everybody looks good. Until you can pick a person and say, hey, this is the face, then the owner and the owner and the booker is the face, honestly. Because like we were talking about, you can't just pick one single solitary person and say they're the face. You can have the four pillars. You can have the greatest tag team of all time. But every person that could be the face is already categorized as something already. So to me, the face is Tony Khan.
Yeah, I see that too. Yeah, I see that.
All right. The face is the owner. I hear that statement, and I think about the Dallas Cowboys, and I think about all the success they had. I hear that, and I think about James Dolan. I hear that, and I think about the owner of the New York Knicks and all the success they had. I hear that statement, and I think about the Washington football team, Snyder, and all the success. Wait a minute.
Boy, this team taking some shots out here. They taking some straight bullets right now, God. But they also talked to Mercedes Moné, and one of the most things she really said was, she enjoys what she is. Just like what Swerve said, they want to ride for AEW. They've been showcased well. They've been made champions in AEW and made a big deal in AEW. And what she was saying, what happened with that day that she walked out, she didn't like how Vince was talking to her. And from watching that documentary, I might get y'all, small opinion about a small snippet of your opinion about the documentary real quick. But I can see that Vince talking to her and Naomi being out the way with it, and so she felt like, well, I'm not feeling appreciated right here, and what I'm trying to do, especially with attacking titles at that moment, and so I'm gonna go on another journey, and she found her way. Naomi decided to come back, and she's making her way right now, and see where she goes. But Mercedes Moné is a double champion right now, and she's thriving. So she's waving that AEW flag right now. Even though before she said she might go back to WWE sooner or later, but especially since Triple H is in charge. But right now, I feel like she's locked in with AEW. So how do y'all feel about Mercedes Moné? And also, what was your opinion on the Vince McMahon documentary after that? I'm going to you first.
Real quick to that. Like Mercedes not thriving because she's holding 2 titles. I mean, granted, I don't know what her popularity level is in AEW at this moment because I don't know how the fans are really gauging her. She had a last promo in the back and not too much of a reaction was happening. I don't know. Either way, they're all doing fine. I can understand her leaving because she didn't like the way Vince spoke to her. There's a sense of respect and self-worth you may want to have. Vince is kind of a person to speak down on people. I saw some of the documentary. It was fine. As, wrestling fan, we've seen all those DVDs and all that stuff. It wasn't too much in this doc that I didn't know. A little disappointing. It didn't go deep into Vince, but more into WWE or WWF. I know that stuff. Don't tell me about the Attitude Era. Yeah, don't tell me about this. We all know about the Montreal Screwjob. I saw Wrestling in Shadows when it first came out. I get it. We get it. So I kind of wish it went more into Vince. I feel like it didn't go deep enough. Because I feel like there was things about his dad we probably should have figured out more. I love that bit where Vince was like, I talked to my pops and he told me he loved me. He got me right here. He's like, I don't think he loved her daddy. I thought that was a smooth transition. So I kind of wish we got a little bit deeper into that whole thing. I love that bit. But to Mercedes, look, she's getting paid. She's got a good run. She's able to have good matches. Her promo work is her promo work. She sounds like a 2K character. I got to say that. Mercedes Moné sounds like a 2K NPC whenever she does her promos. I can't stand it. Other than that, she's phenomenal. The Vince Doc. Well, she does have bad promo. She's not a great promo. She isn't. I'll say it. I don't care.
How you feel about Mercedes Moné? What she had to see, and then how you feel about the Vince Doc, man?
I did see some of her Breakfast Club stuff too, and hey man, I'm big on respect. I don't care how much I love you, I work with you. We ain't got no respect. We ain't got no kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on that. And right now she is gonna wave that AEW flag because they waved that checkbook at her. So you're gonna wave that flag for who put money in your account. So I'm not mad at that at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that at all. And as far as the documentary goes, I did know a lot of that stuff. Some of that stuff was a surprise to me. I mean, but the way they sold it was not what it came off as. Not really until like the very end. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So it was like,
yeah.
well, it was almost like, well, we done shot most of this. We gonna use everything, and then we gonna use the rest to, talk about this. You never
You stretch it out.
they did that. So I mean, it was still cool. It gave me something to watch. So I was okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I was okay with it. Some of the stuff I liked that they talked about, like that was funny how he was talking about how he loved his dad, and then Tony Atlas said he don't think he loved him. But then the other funny part was like when the guy Tony Atlas was the MVP, by the way. That Joker said, so why didn't y'all go complain? To who? He said to Vince. He said to Vince, y'all, you don't have no idea how wrestling work, do you? None. It's no, and he said there's nobody we could have complained to. Tony Atlas had me dying, boy. Had me dying. But nah, I enjoyed the documentary, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know no business tycoon that ain't did the same stuff Vince was doing. None.
Yeah.
Any man with that much power then had something like that go on. But people quit to counsel over anything nowadays. Hey, whatever.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And like I said, I talked about him last episode. Like I said, I'm kind of done with him, but I got to give him props on certain things because, like I said, it brought what he made our childhood, made what we know as wrestling. So
Right.
I mean, that's all I'm gonna give him with that. But he also made something called Bad Blood back in the day, and it's back this Saturday.
Oh yeah, Bad Blood.
And so we're gonna wrap up with our quick predictions on Bad Blood. So you say it might start off with Punk and Drew in a Hell in a Cell. It's been a wild ride in 2024 with these two, and so we gonna end it right here. Bad Blood. Who do y'all got winning this match?
Punk. Enough said.
Punk. Yeah, Punk.
Okay. I'd be a little surprised. I feel like he will win. I actually Drew winning too. I mean, I feel like something got to happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's something I'm waiting to see though. I don't know. And the match, I feel like a lot of people kind of forgot about Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
Oh wow. This is why this match should open. This should open because just get this out of the way. I hate to say that too.
I was like, it had a lot going into it at first, but it's like, I don't know, it kind of died down the last couple of weeks. I don't know. To me, I don't know.
It's been a great second match. Great second match.
Yeah. Actually, has a second match. And I feel like I said, if Finn Balor don't win, boy, him or Liv, his group looking kind of weak. Even though they've been beating down Priest for the last few weeks, so I don't know. Maybe they're not looking that weak, but I mean, it's the numbers game, so it is what it is.
The story really has been more so about Liv and Rhea anyway, and Dom.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And speaking of that, they got that boy in the shark cage. I'm like, God, no.
We didn't predict who was going to win the match, right? I guess Damien. No, Finn. I'm picking Finn Balor. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
I'm trying to go with Finn. I feel like he needs this victory. I think Damian Priest could bounce back from after this. So, yeah, I'm picking Finn on that one.
Y'all going that way. I got to pick Damian there, so we'll see who's right.
All right. Damien.
Yeah. Well, we got Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, like I said, with Dominic Mysterio in the shark cage. I don't know what the shark cage is gonna be at, but we go. So he's spinning in midair. I hope he don't like on the side or something. I don't know what's going on. Even though, but like I said, you can still cheat somehow in that match because you got JD and Carlito and like which match they interfering in. So we'll see what happens, how that plays out. But who y'all got winning this match? Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Liv.
I'm gonna go with Rhea because Liv got it at SummerSlam.
Oh, I hear you, but I'm thinking about the shark cage. I cannot think of maybe you can. I can't think of anything in WWE where someone was in the shark cage and they still didn't manage to interfere to help that person to win, which defeated the entire purpose of the Shark Cage, which leads to another stupid stipulation match.
That's
I
not a
shouldn't say
super
it like that.
stipulation. That's not. No, you gotta look at it from a different way. That's just another way for a heel to be a heel, man. That's not a super stipulation. That's to get the heel over even more. Even though Dom don't need no help.
No, I know.
But you get it's like giving you pleasure and pain at the same time. You get to see him locked up in the shark cage, but damn, he still helps her cheat. Like, so you almost get what you want, but you don't get what you want, which makes you come back to watch more.
Yeah, I just want to see Dom go crazy getting in that cage. Other than that, I don't know. I'm not into this match. But I do have Liv still winning because you're not going to stop Dom from interfering.
I got you.
You're not going to stop. You're not going to stop. He's going to help his girl out.
Yeah. But will you stop Tiffany from cashing in or on either Nia or Bailey in their match for the
I think we have to have a cash
Bailey.
Well, I think we have to have a cash.
You think so?
Because this is just a rematch from SummerSlam. So, well, I guess the other women's title match is a rematch too, but that has a stipulation. This one doesn't, and I think even if she don't cash in tomorrow, they're gonna tease it. Not tomorrow, but Saturday. Yeah. Even if she don't cash in, she'll tease it. But I'm going with Nia for the dub though.
Yeah, I really want Nia to get the dub. I feel like she need a good reign, a good long reign, and I feel like the only way she could lose it is to push Tiffany over the edge for her to cash in.
Right.
Okay. That's the only way I see Nia losing it.
I got Nia winning as well. If we're talking about a cash in, it's probably going to happen on the Rhea and Liv match. To be honest with you, I'd rather see a cash in. Because if you do the cash in, it kind of takes the belt out of their situation, and then they can just focus on themselves. But I'm sticking with my guns, doggone it. She ain't cashing in that doggone thing until next year. I'm sticking with it after the Rumble. No early cash in. We gotta have a woman hold this thing for a minute.
Okay. And we'll think about what's going to probably be our main event. It's going to be the Bloodline 2.0 and Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu versus the OTC Roman Reigns and your WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. You got the ones up. That could be for any team now. You know that, right?
No, I'm holding for the tribal chief Roman Reigns. I got to say that very clearly. I do not recognize Solo Sikoa. Solo, you are not a tribal chief. Tribal queef.
Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't disrespect that man like that. That's disrespect. But I got Solo and Jacob winning, and it's gonna be a big moment at the end of this match.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's recorded. Wow. You guys, I hope you realize this. This is recorded, and everyone's gonna see this, including your tribal chief Roman Reigns. How dare you say he's going to lose on his returning match? I am so sorry, Roman. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
I just say he was getting pinned. Jacob going to pin Cody.
You saying he's going to lose? No. Roman's going to win. Cody's going to win. And also it's Cody Rhodes. Listen.
Okay. Didn't Cody lose that match at what? Money in the Bank? That tag match?
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. He lost that one. He ain't losing this one.
All right.
Roman and Cody. That's the Mega Powers. The Mega Powers don't lose. It's not this early. They're going to lose at War Games, but they're not going to lose.
Y'all need to come to the house and watch Bad Blood.
They do that.
Bro, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah. Yeah, we live.
We got to get up on it. We got to get up on it. We're ready to talk to y'all. Talk to y'all fans out there. Talk to y'all subscribers.
Yeah, we have time so they can hate me.
But our next show, we will be talking about Bad Blood. It will be the Bad Blood review, our next show. So we'd like for you to join us on our next show. And here at the Champions Corner, thank you for being here. It's where the real fans meet at. We'd love to have you in here the next time. We'll see you. Peace.
Good night, everyone.